So if you clicked on this video, chances are you've tried meal prepping before, you've tried getting on a schedule, you've tried preparing your meals in advance to ensure that you stay on your diet or stay consistent with your nutrition, and it just hasn't panned out. More than likely, you've probably got a busy schedule, whether you're a working professional or an athlete or just someone with very little time to prioritize nutrition. And as much as I could sit here and preach to you that nutrition is key and you should really make that a priority in your life, at some point we just have to accept our circumstances and be realistic with ourselves. With that being said, this is episode 1 of my series on super fast, super simple meals that you can tailor to meet your macros, to meet your specific nutritional goals. Guys, when I say simple, I mean it. These are ridiculously simple meals. If you go back on my channel and look at all of the meal preps where I called those simple meals, this makes those look so complicated. So yes, this is episode 1. I want to help you guys build a game plan. I want to help you build a playbook of meals that you can fall back on, that you can rely on for days or weeks where you know you just will not have time to get stuff prepared. And I promise you, this is as simple as nutrition gets. Let's take a look at the ingredients. I say ingredients with air quotes because literally everything is prepackaged. There is no cooking. As long as you have a source of heating this food up, you're good. That's all you need. So for our first component, we have our main source of protein. With this meal, I always fall back on tuna. I love canned tuna, and there's so many different options. It's a no-brainer for me. My go-to is the 365 brand from Whole Foods. This is an unflavored tuna, which means that you have an infinite choice on what you want to make of this. Personally, I like Flavor Gods. You can get them on Amazon. Cannot go wrong with any of those flavors. I keep it in my Yeti. I take it to work with me or wherever I have to go that I know I'll be taking this. Throw a little bit on there. Barely adds to your macros or micros. Now, getting even simpler. If you don't want to carry around seasoning to accompany this, there are other options. Chicken of the Sea makes these little things called infusions. There's so many different flavors. Right now, I'm trying out the sun-dried tomato. That's the one I'm actually going to be, there we go. That's the one I'm going to be taking to work with me tomorrow. These do have a little bit less protein than the 365. You can see this is a little bit larger, but you can get a 6-pack with a bunch of different flavors, and literally you do not have to worry about seasoning at all. Stupid simple, y'all. All right, main source of protein, check. I pair those with a carb, and my carb source of choice is VT rice. This is the Thai jasmine version. It says it serves 2 people, but honestly, one of these is the perfect amount of rice for me. I don't feel like it's too much. And for bulking, this is a godsend. You pop it in the microwave, 2 minutes, and it's done. All right, so we've got our carb, we've got our protein. And now for an additional protein source, you cannot go wrong with the Core Power Elite protein drink. This thing has 42 grams of protein in it. It is delicious. It literally tastes like chocolate milk. The micros on there are not horrible at all. I have one of these guys pretty much every single day. And then finally, we're finishing this off with a snack. So with this entire meal, I usually pair that with these guys right here. These are chickpea puffs, which I actually had never heard of. I got them from Whole Foods. Speaking of which, Whole Foods on Amazon is a godsend. So if you've not utilized that and if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look that up. But anyway, I got those guys from Whole Foods. Of course, macros on them are amazing. But if you don't want the puffed version, that same company makes these guys. These are just the normal chickpeas. These are the honey roasted, but they also have the salt as well. And then I think they have some other flavors. But yeah, huge on chickpeas as of late. So the grand total of everything I just showed you, which is gonna be my tuna, my rice, my core power, and then my snack, finishing off with those chickpeas, is gonna bring us right at 820 calories. I'm in my bulking phase right now, so my portions are pretty much maxed out. Of course, if you're trying to lean out, bring those numbers down. You can use an app like MyFitnessPal, which is what I have opened right now, so that there's literally no math involved on your end when it comes to figuring out what your numbers need to be. Getting more specific with the macros of this meal, guys, we're looking at 84 grams of protein, 68 carb, and 26 fat. Just to put this into perspective, I'm currently trying to hit 200 grams of protein a day. So 84 grams of protein from this one stupid simple meal is a huge jumpstart to my day. So, I mean, taking a look at the portion sizes for these meals, it's really not a crazy amount of food for sub 1,000 calories. You're still looking at a fairly lean meal here, but we're really packing in the protein and the calories. So like I was saying, you guys, it's not a lot of food. It's, for sub 1,000 calories, this is very, very reasonable. And best of all, it's super quick, it's not expensive at all, and it's realistically gonna help you achieve your numbers with the least amount of time and effort expended during your day. That is all for this episode, you guys. Like I said, definitely expect more. And thank you so much for watching.